Hello, today we are gonna see that why does phase comes in neutral when we check with the tester during power cuts. So we usually face this problem many times when, although we check with tester on the sockets, the bulb is glowing of the tester, but we do not find any appliances work such as fan, lights. So this happens due to several reasons. So in last year I have uploaded a video that was computerized. So in this video I'm going to explain detail by detail and also tell the methods to prevent it, right? So first we'll see what is the difference between when absence of neutral and presence of neutral. So first let us see that presence of neutral. So generally we know to get a single phase perfect 220 volt, we take first phase and neutral, because phase is of 220 volt and neutral is 0. So in this case it is nothing but the phase brings 220 volt and neutral takes it back. So in that case we get direct 220 volt, right? So as we can see from the pole, it comes, the phase goes to the meter, energy meter, neutral also goes. From here output is given. So in this way image is generated in a different way, no more issues. So it goes to the distribution box. So generally we do not take any MCB for neutral, but still some of them, some of the people use. So that is there is no issue in it, but still we do not use MCB in neutral, because in case if it trips, then it is very difficult to find the fault until and unless there is an expert technician or electrical expert, right? So as we have seen here, presence of neutral, so the phase comes, the bulb glows, and it goes reverse and goes to the neutral, that is to the transformer or to the ground. Okay, so in this way, so when neutral is correct, the circuit is complete. So in that case it is a closed circuit. We know that difference between open and closed circuit. So it is a closed circuit, hence no wire is opened, it works. So the appliances work properly without any problem. Now let's see neutral wire cut, which is nothing but fault condition. So here also similarly we get phase wire and also neutral wire. So mostly we find we have also seen several reasons of phase neutral. Why does phase comes in neutral? So it is due to, as we see that phase wire goes, also neutral wire goes, but here there is a twist. In this twist we see that neutral wire got cut. So obviously the bulb doesn't glow. So if the bulb doesn't glow, we just think that power cut, but later we get to understand that power is coming in the house, but to send it back return to the ground, we do not have path. So in that case we need to check the neutral. So as we can see here, phase is going, neutral is also going, but it got cut. It is not that only it gets cut on the input, but also it may get here also cut. Anywhere the neutral wire, if it get cuts, then light may go. Actually phase wire brings 220 volt to the houses, neutral wire takes it back from 0 volt path, right? So this is only the system of closed circuits in the transformers, whether it is 3 phase or single phase, but work of it is 220 volt comes to the houses, the appliances run, it sends reverse current to neutral as 0 volt. So in this case, as we can see here, reason when neutral is cut, that means whether any of the neutral wire got cut, that not only in the house appliances but also mostly near the input neutral. If neutral is cut, phase can appear on the appliances. That is because, for example, if we see this bulb, so this bulb consists of two terminals, one input we get phase input. So obviously due to, so instead that we find element or something like tungsten, whatever, anything. So through here the current carrying conductor, so hence it is, as it is a current carrying conductor, so the current carries and it goes through and phase appears here. So this is the case due to which we find that phase overcomes this. The bulb doesn't glow if the neutral is absent, and it goes through like this. So in this case we find that phase comes to neutral, and if the neutral is broken, the bulb doesn't glow. If the neutral is okay, the bulb glows. Okay, so in this way. And also we can see that if the neutral is absent or the wire is cut, the appliances may not work properly, and also maybe get damaged. That is due to generally the appliances are built and they are innovated or invented to run on 220 volt AC, not to the reverse current. That is, if there is presence of 220 volt only, they run, or 220 to 230 whatever, and a return path of 0 volt shall be there to remove the 220 volt from path 2 and send it back to the ground or whatever the transformer's closed circuit. So in today's video we got to understand the in presence of neutral and in absence of neutral, right? So already I have uploaded a video, but that was computerized. So to make it more clear, I am making this video. Thank you.